So, I've been single for about a year now, and that probably doesn't sound like a long time to a lot of people. Or maybe it does, depending on who you are. I don't know. But this is the longest amount of time that I've spent without someone that I can call my own in like 12 years or something. I've been in only 3 super long relationships since about the age of 15, which that number sounds crazy on its own now that I think about it and put it verbally. And each of those relationships were basically back to back. And while I feel like that's respectable in a certain way, like that's something to be super jealous of. Something like married at 21 and together forever is super rare today. And I find that extremely respectable. Really, I find any healthy family extremely respectable in today's times. However, I pretty much never got time to experience being alone for a long period in my life, and I think there's very much to learn about yourself during these times which you're a single, whether that single status be by choice or not. I think it's very possible that a main contributing factor for these 3 relationships not working out was the fact that I was never on my own and never got to learn about myself. Over the past year, I've grown so significantly in areas that I never thought I would make progress in. It's like how they always say, you have to learn to love yourself before being able to love other people. And I think a good way of learning to love yourself, and just learning how to show love in general, is being alone for a long, decent period of time. When you're alone, your thoughts flourish and you listen to them more, whether that be for better or for worse. More on those negative thoughts about being single later. When you're alone, you just simply able to listen to your thoughts and ideas and goals in more of a one-on-one sort of way, which is freedom in a way. And when you're in a relationship, that other person's opinion should be important to you, and that will affect not only your thoughts, but your daily habits and the things you do in your free and spare time. You should listen to your partner and compromise on choices, so when you're single, take advantage of the opportunity and do the things that you want to do that you might have to compromise for later when you have that special person in your life. You shouldn't be in a rush to find the person that you want to spend your life with. At 27, I often feel like it's already too late for me. A meme I see floating around often is dating in your 30s is like playing hide and seek, but no one is looking for you. And while that might be some tiny truth there, it will cost you and hurt you way more to rush into a relationship that isn't meant for you with a partner that isn't compatible with you than it will to remain single and wait to find that right person. I mean, my uncle found his wife in his 60s, and they're like all over each other, right? They're crazy about each other. And I'm sure if you were to tell them that that would happen when they were in their 20s, they would be mind blown. They definitely would not believe you. And really, it's very possible and okay for you to be single for your entire life if that's what you want to choose to do. You shouldn't let anyone tell you how to live your life. Just do whatever you think will be fulfilling to you. However, if you do want a relationship eventually and are single now, use the extra time you have to strengthen the relationships with friends, family, coworkers, and the other people in your life. Not only will this lead to those relationships being strong, but it'll teach you in general how to build strong relationships in the first place so that you can be ready when the right person does come along. We all know the memes about your friend getting a girlfriend or boyfriend and then you never see them again. And even if this may not be you, it's no secret that healthy relationships take a lot of time and sacrifice. Lastly, I want to say your relationship status does not define your worth. It's so easy to feel like something is wrong with you if you're not in a committed relationship. Like, all of your accomplishments at any age can be overshadowed by the fact that you're single, but I promise you, you are valuable, important, and you do make a difference in the world, regardless of your relationship status.